This is part 4. I'll put parts 1, 2, and 3 in the description box. I'm continuing this series, thoughts I want to share with you about Venus retrograde in Scorpio, which started on Friday. It continues until November 16th. And I'm so excited to bring you this topic. At first I was going to write a blog or a newsletter, Facebook. I couldn't figure out where, and I thought, I'm in this habit of making these audios, so let me just speak it. So like the other ones, this is a pure ad lib here. And Venus, among other things, rules love and money. We talk about that a lot. We talk about appearance and beauty a lot. We talk about self-esteem, values. One thing I am guilty of not talking about as much is Venus as the ruler of art, and definitely being involved in creativity. Now, I don't think creativity or the creative process or the arts can be banished to one planet or one house. And that's, to some degree true for them all, even though we say, okay, Venus and love and the moon is feelings and the sun is who you are. So that's point number 1. I often don't give Venus the credit she is due in regards to ruling art. Not just looking at it, but her being involved in the process. And Venus does have so much to do with our taste, what we're attracted to, what we love. But I do think she is also involved in creativity. Because there's no art unless someone makes it. So what happened was I was chatting with Kirsten, who a lot of you know. Third Eye Champagne is her channel. She's a marvelous friend and human and psychic, intuitive. So I was just on her show. I've been on a few times, but I was on her show telling a ghost story. And I said to her today that I love the idea. It's so brilliant. And I was saying, you're so creative, all these things that you come up with to entertain people on YouTube for her patrons. And I was just marveling at that. And then she said to me, which you've probably heard people say this before, other creators, other artists, you've heard them say before, I make what I want to see. And I thought, that's interesting. So then I went back, we ended the conversation. I went back to my own life thinking, well, what do I want to see? What do I want to see? Or what do I want to read? Or what do I want to hear? And I couldn't think of anything. And I also feel like I don't know until I see it. With Venus being so intimately involved in art and the creation of art, because she rules what we love. And I realized I don't create what I want to see or what I want to watch or hear. I create what I have to create, meaning I have to get it out. It's a compulsion. Now, the whole point of this story is because I want to ask you the same question. 2 different questions. What do you want to see? Do you know? Is there something that you want to see? Is there someone? Venus rules love. God, I feel that much stronger. I feel someone much stronger than something. Is there someone you want to see? Is there something you want to see? Or read or hear? And is there something that you can't not create? You have to do it. You have to get it out of you. And if you don't get it out of you, you'll die. You'll just die. You have to get it out. That's the foundation of my creativity. I can't even call it a practice. It's not a creative practice. It's like a grunt, it's far more like, no, I'm not going to make any noises right now. I was about to try to make the noises, but I don't want to make the noises. It's just, it comes from the guts. It comes from the first house. It comes from the kishkas, as we say in Jewish land. It's guttural. That's the word I was looking for. It's a guttural response to experience. That is the drive. It's not a desire. It's a drive to create. It's guttural. It's from the body. So there's all kinds of ways to make art, and I'm finding more truth the longer I talk here. Maybe for you, creation is Mars. I think what I'm describing actually is more Marsy. And maybe for you, it's more Venus. Maybe you create what you want to see, what's going to make you feel good. But for me, Moon Pluto, first house, it's guttural, it's vomiting. Exposure, expulsion. So those are the questions. What do you want to see? Do you know what you want to see? And what can you not create? In other words, what is it that you can't not do? Sorry about all the negatives there. What can you not do? This, my friends, is manifestation number 4 of Miss Venus retrograde through Scorpio. As a beloved client of mine said today, she called it the purging. But what you're doing is purging your own consciousness. You're going in there, scrape off any artifice, get to the truth. You purge what you don't need, or what's making you sick, or keeping you inauthentic. So keep going deeper, my friends, for this transit, and you will find gold, you will find silver, you will find treasure upon treasure upon treasure. You will find cryptocurrency, whatever you want to find. You will find the bank itself. Do this transit right, and you will find God. Now, after saying that, maybe there shouldn't be a part 5, but there probably will be. I will see you in the next one.